Just got this Nintendo. I needed an upper casing. I needed a 00185 Nintendo, and this, guess what? This one is. I lucked out, got this one for 24 bucks. My friend bought it for me. I'll pay him back on Friday. Got this other little guy. Recently, I got a SNES Classic sitting in the closet if you're curious. I got about 11 consoles in total. This one will be going up for sale on Friday, $70. If you're on my Super Crazy channel and you see it, it'll be 60 bucks. If you see it on my Super Crazy channel, I'll give you a super crazy deal. So I'm just that kind of guy. Anyways, has this stuff on my phone doing its own thing. I should always confirm myself as Franz McKeever, but I never think of that. All these phones come with the state-of-the-art apps. It's fun to play with them. I like this stuff. I love technology. I love fixing stuff. I love taking it apart. I'm gonna have a limited amount of time to get this done. What I haven't told you on the Super Crazy channel is, well, Frankie's got a girlfriend. Ain't no lie. I don't know when Sharon's gonna be home, but sooner or later. Can't give her last name out or where she lives. But yeah, gonna see her sooner or later. It's just about building trust, that's all it is. Here comes the screws. No pun intended. So I like with the old NESs. See a little center route. This one over here. Watch this. Voila. And it pops down. Okay, I got that one. This one too. The third one. I'm just hoping. Okay, these ones. Just have to pop these up. Here's another trick. Oh, since I just need the lid. Ooh, man. There she is. Here it is. Okay. It's off. And I'll see if my screwdriver's magnetic powers can bring that. See, it's surrounded with plastic, and touching plastic sometimes they won't attract Unless these are non-magnetic screws, I doubt it. These look like the originals. Or we'll just oh, they're really stuck in there. They aren't now. And everything's ready to go. Whew. It's pretty clean, yeah. This is 001. Alright. I'll tell you. You look right there. Right there. That's how you know. So I'm gonna have 2 Nintendos to clean tonight. Whoever gets my Nintendo is going to be having a super swishy clean one. Because that's how we do it Frankie's style. And hopefully your style too. Hopefully you're learning something from this. Because that's what these videos are for. Education and proper preparation of doing things the right way. Oh man, didn't know it said that. Needs a little scrub glove. I might have to put it in a sink. I don't know. No, I don't have a sink big enough for it right now. Sink full of degreaser. So this is your Nintendo. When you power up, so your reset. Here's your wire casings to your stuff. To your whatchamacallits, your adapters. Sorry about that. So I may have to take this all off and give it a full cleaning. I really want to check this. It's something you always want to check. See, people made the mistake on these and they call them a toaster. They're not. All you want to do is just slide them in 8-track style. And you have to replace the pin set. Checking the tightness of the pins. So it looks decent. Doesn't look all bent. So this is a little unlevel. There is a way of fixing it. I seen on Corlick's video. I'd rather just leave it as is before I get really deep in it. Unless I had a pin set, I'd do it. Pin sets are dirt cheap for these. They're about $12. Sadly, back in the day, Nintendo didn't offer pin sets. You just wanted your money, and they just said, "Well, hand me over 50 or $100 cash, and we'll get you another system." That's why there's over 55 million of these NESs built. I'm going to show you how common these things are. I'm going to show you how common they are. Let's underline that. Like, you think there's a lot of games? Watch this. This is a complete in box. Original NES. Just like that one. But that one's open cart. Literally open. And mine's going to be open in a couple minutes. So, just to not play a dangerous game of falling off the chair, I think I'm just going to, oh, jeepers. Let's just imagine we didn't see that. But just have a chuckle if you did. Okay. Yeah, my underwear. Oh, yeah. Do work apparel. Best stuff to use is underwear. Don't use boxers. Especially if you wash dishes. That's what I do for a living. Okay, I got a lot of stuff to clean out here. This is like a mini garage sale in here. It's toy heaven. Safest way to take these out if they're not in the box. Grab them by the hand, bring them down slow. Put them on something pillowy. Okay. Got that in a great deal. I had a DK64 for sale, and I got 5 of these. I got 4 stashed away, and I got 5. And my Facebook friend, Devin Crawford, Peterborough, Ontario. He's also got something good for sale. So if you're checking his ads, make sure you check them. Also, honorable mentions go out to Ben Bizzle, Taylor Easter, Martin Williamson. I have one to check out for video game stuff. Vicente Zorante from New York, New York. Really good guy. He's not originally from New York. I forget where he's from, but he's a good guy. That's all I know. His prices are reasonable, as long as you're willing to do American shipping. I got a lot of stuff brought in from the States. My CIB didn't come from the States. It came from a pawn shop. This is my pawn shop special. As you can see, it's cluttered around here. This might be a good night for me to clean up a lot of stuff. That's a huge, massive NES controller. That's what they call the beast of controllers. It's the Advantage, but there's a reason why they call it the NES Advantage. These are 4-score NES controller adapter, kind of like what you'd see the old PS2 had. But then you gotta remember, Sony and NES worked together. Nintendo worked together years ago. On Super Mario 3, Battletoads, mini games for graphics designs and all that. In fact, Sony offered the disc player on the SNES, and that's where the arguments started to fly. And then they recontracted the work to Sega. So the Sega CD is actually a Sony CD. So whenever you buy a Sega CD, you think the price is high, it's because you're paying Sony. You're paying a Sony price. You're paying 2 different prices. You're paying Sony and Sega. So yeah, Sega, a Sony disc drive on a Sega machine, which is pretty darn cool. Okay, so I'm going to show you what the elephant in the room is. Okay, so why I bought this system, I'll find out in a minute. Okay, now this one in the box. Now if you look at the yellowing on this, and look at the gray on that, look at the whitish gray, how nice that is. Look at mine. It's okay. It's okay. But if you're a collector and you like your stuff clean, your best to keep it clean. You know, it's kind of like your car. There's a reason why they put on the plates, keep it beautiful, because they really want you to. Because not that in the judicial system. Us collectors are the same with our stuff. We're not picky, it's just, but either way, still pretty darn good deal. Below $100 with that lid on this system. So we're just gonna pull this off. Okay. This is awesome. I'm gonna have this apart in no time. We have an even better set of screwdrivers. But magnetics are the way to go. And applying things. See how these things are all on? Yeah, it's on tight. Okay. Oh. Yeah, it's got OEM written on it. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna get that better set of screwdrivers out. There's gonna be 2 sets coming in on it. 3 actually. Okay, just give me a moment and we'll just Okay. Oh. Okay. What? Interesting. Oh. That did the trick. Gotta remember that when these go through the factory, they're put on factory style. That means basically your screwdriver is on so tight. It's like your screws on so tight. It's like clamped down really, really tight. Oh wow. Wow. This one's not bad. This one's really, really good. Oh, cheapers. Now, okay. Okay, so this will be the first half of the video. I'll get back to you on it when you start doing the dust and blast and cleaning. Make it look good cosmetically.